Welcome to the cause. It's been a few days since I've done a reaction video. However, I've been noticing in my comment section all the love and the reaching out that my subscribers are doing for me, and I truly appreciate it. I know that I messed up last time when I did Stairway to Heaven, Madison Square Garden, live concert. I did not know that it was only the solo guitar version. So, a lot of people forgave me for that. All the Led Zeppelin heads out there, a lot of y'all forgave me. But some were, displeased with it, didn't like it at all. So I took it down. Yes, I took it down. There was no flagging of my channel or anything like that. I just saw that it wasn't a respectable thing for me to do as far as keeping it up if I am to do the whole full version. I haven't been able to find that full version yet, so instead of doing Stairway to Heaven, Madison Square Garden, I'm going to do the Rain song. I don't know what that entails, whatever, I don't know. I'll be finding out that today. However, it's just like the more I venture down these hallways that are murky, these corridors that are dim in regard to Led Zeppelin, the more I am like accosted by things that I never considered before. It's almost taking me back to the time when I was doing Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd was so cerebral. I mean, Dark Side of the Moon and Another Brick in the Wall, two of the most exquisite albums you can ever listen to. Period, man. I heard that Led Zeppelin, one of the Led Zeppelin members said that listening to Pink Floyd was like watching paint dry. But for me, it was more of a deep thing, more of a meaningful thing, more of an exploration of self-evaluation. For real. It caused me to think about things that I never thought of before. I mean, the lyrics that Roger Waters wrote, and I believe it was Another Brick in the Wall, something that I can't even describe. It was almost a memoir on his life. Crazy work, man. However, when I ran into Led Zeppelin and the first song being Stairway to Heaven, I was blown away. I was like totally taken off this planet, Buzz Lightyear. You know what I mean? Especially when Jimmy Page started playing the guitar. I didn't know who he was. It was the first time I ever heard a Led Zeppelin song. And when I heard him play that guitar solo on Stairway to Heaven, I nearly lost my mind. I thought that I was coming down with like a freaky, systematic bodily function error. You know what I'm saying? It was like I was like almost experiencing hypochondria or something, like making up a disease. You know what I mean? That's how crazy his guitar solo playing was in Stairway to Heaven. And then when Robert Plant came back in, did not know his name either, I said, yo, this is insane. And especially the lyrics when he came back in. As we wander down the road, our shadows taller than our soul, there walks a lady we all know, who shines bright light and want to show that everything turns to gold. Crazy work. And then John Bonham on the drums was going like berserk, Cro-Magnon, like a straight caveman, like crazy work. And then you had JPJ, John Paul Jones, on the bass, killing it. Mad work. Listen, insane asylum, clinical, straight catastrophic work, bro. Yes, Doc and Marty in the DeLorean taking off, flying, and Back to the Future. We going back in time. Yes. I'm being very animated right now. You know what I mean? Just giving you the reasons why I went down this path of Led Zeppelin. It was like a Narcan shot. When I first heard Stairway to Heaven. Absolutely amazing. Smelling sauce. Just waking up like, hey, just being real about it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to take too much more time talking about Stairway to Heaven and Led Zeppelin and yada, 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 yada before getting into the song, the Rain song. However, I want to let Jolene, Joanne, and Sherry know that your gifts have been sent. The only person that I haven't sent out the gift to yet who won one of the prizes is Sherry, because she hasn't given me her information. Whether it's a post office or whatever, we have to figure that out so it can be sent out to you. Wow. Well, before I get into the song today, I want to give a huge shout out to all my subscribers. You guys are the absolute best. The absolute best, and I mean it. We're not going to argue about that. We're not going to go back and forth. None of that. You guys are the greatest. Always checking in on me. Just the greatest. I swear to you guys are the greatest. Period. Period. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate your subscription. But without further ado, let's get into the Rain song.
Springtime of my loving, the second season I'm to know. You are the sunlight in my growing, so little warmth I've felt before. It isn't hard to feel me glowing. I watched the fire that grew so low. Clear to all from time to time.
Man, that was beautiful. Like, that was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. If I ever would have been told in the past that rock and roll had music like this, I would have thought that to have been a joke. This was the most sentimental, heartfelt, intellectual, symbolic songs in rock and roll, in my small understanding of it, that I have ever heard in my life. That was simply beautiful. The instrumentation. Jimmy Page, if he was playing those strings, it sounded like a violin, some type of stringed instrument outside of an acoustic or electric guitar. It seemed like there was a bow being played upon the strings. Simply amazing. The lyrics were absolutely captivating. Captivating. I'm literally in a state of befuddlement. It's called the Rain Song, but he talked about all the seasonal patterns, but they implemented it into a cycle of one's life. Man, dude. I truly do not know what to say. It's the springtime of my loving. The second season I am to know. Man, the springtime of my loving. The springtime of my loving. The second season I am to know. He came out of a phase and he came into this phase of loving someone or something. And this was that season that he was to know what it was that he was loving. Then he ventures into talking about the summer of his life, the summer of his life, and the things therein. And then he went into the winter, thereof. It spoke about the difficulties and the gloom that he cursed. It's just a fabulous, fabulous as in a fable, as in a wondrous story being told through lyrics. Absolutely amazing, man. Bro, Walt Disney, Warner Brothers, Paramount, all these other big companies that produce movies would have a hard time contending against the storyline of these lyrics. Flat out. Simply amazing. Simply amazing. Period. I give a huge shout out to all those who recommended the song, the Rain song. Spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. No question at all. Period. 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 Talking about the cold spring waters of the Caucasus Mountains. You talking about oceanic ability right here, man. All the aqua life, right? Whales, dolphins, orcas, and great whites. All the gigantic aquatic life. I'm not going to get into like Leviathan and all that, but I'm just keeping it plain to what we do know. This is, listen, if I was going to get mythical about this, I would say dragons of lore. But this was crazy, man. This was crazy work, man. Absolutely mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Like, yo, if you know anything about literature or anything like that, or if you can appreciate the music that was given, oh my goodness. Just absolutely bellissimo. My compliments to the chef. Flat out. Chocolat bleu. It got me speaking different languages. I don't even know what I'm saying. Chocolat bleu? What's that? Oui, oui. I know that means yes in French. But listen, man, this was crazy. Bellissimo. I know that means beautiful. Okay? Wow. But I have to say, cut, time out, time's up. Wow. The emoji again. The Godfather of rock and roll. Michael Corleone. Scarface. Say hello to my little friend. Man, oh well, forget it. It's time to end this. Man, to all my subscribers. To all my subscribers, you guys are the very best. The very best. The absolute best. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate your subscription. Leave a comment below, leave a like, share this video. And until next time, deuces.